Alrighty guys, this is the last video on how to compare fractions. This is one we haven't really talked much about in class yet, but I know that I've seen some of you starting to use it, so I wanted to go ahead and address it. Okay, and this is all about finding a common denominator. Okay, so let's do one that I know that you can do in your head, but let's go ahead and do one just for demonstration purposes. So let's compare 3/4 and 3/5. Okay, so if I didn't know the percent equivalence, okay, and I didn't already know which one was smaller, I would look to find a common denominator. Now, in order to find a common denominator, again, you need to know your multiples of each number. Okay, so I need to know my multiples of 4 and my multiples of 5. My multiples of 4, I know 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Usually you go the first 4, the first 5, you guys are fine. My multiples, of course, of 5 are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I can stop there because I already see that I have a common multiple of 20, which means I can give them both the denominator of 20. Now, here's the tricky part. What did I do to 4 to make it 20? Okay, because remember, this fraction is actually now coming right over here. Okay, so what did I do to 4 to make it 20? Well, I multiplied 4 by 5, and that gave me 20. And remember, if you're going to do it on the bottom, you have to do it on the top. So I'm going to multiply 3 times 5, and that gives me 15. So I basically created an equivalent fraction with the denominator of 20. I'm going to do the same thing with this fraction over here. What did I do to 5 to make it 20? I multiplied it by 4. And if I do it to the bottom, I have to do it to the top, which means my 3 is multiplied by 4, which makes it 12. Now that I have two numbers with the same denominator, I can compare the numerators. 15/20 is bigger than 12/20. Therefore, 3/4 is bigger than 3/5. Alrighty. That's it for this one.